Why do you want to work in the construction industry? That's what we're covering in today's video. You should watch this video because construction can be amazing. Don't believe all the stuff you've heard about construction being something you get stuck into, or, it being like some kind of, and there's nothing wrong with blue collar, but like it's just a blue collar industry over here. Or, hey, I didn't go to school, so I might as well be in construction. That's not true. You are going to want to know what I have to share with you today because construction is awesome. It can help your career. It can be super interesting. It can be super financially rewarding and also interesting and fulfilling. So that's what we're going to cover today in this video. So I'm going to give you some secrets, and this is what we're going to cover, is that you can make more money in construction than a lot of the professions. Like I don't know if you want to keep this, I still want you to like and share, but that's our little secret. Like, you can make so much more money. I remember, you know what? I'll save that. I'm so excited. I was about to tell you the content. I'm going to cover that in the video. Also, there's something else I want to tell you. Some people want to go do some super cool things in their life, and construction can be the springboard for those. And I'm going to talk about those as well. And also, there's a personality type that really digs this kind of work. And we're going to cover that. So if you're interested in knowing why you should consider a career in construction, this video is for you. We're going to have some fun. So let me just come right out with it right now. Like, what's it like to work in construction? It's crazy. Like, it's absolutely awesome, and it's awesomely hard. I remember signing onto a website, looking into construction management on a college website, and it was like, if you're looking for a career that's like really busy, intense, it takes the best of your energy, that requires a high level of like abilities and motivation and technical skills, then construction is for you. And I was like, yes, that's it for me. Like, I don't want to type behind a desk. This is it. Like, this is what we're doing right now. So if that's you, I'm going to tell you something right now. There's a way to work in construction and not get burnt out, not beat up your body, and also not ignore your family and not be super stressed. There's a way to do it. We know everything that we need to know about how to work in construction today and really, really enjoy it and be able to watch. Oh, here's the coolest thing. Be able to drive around. You're driving around with the kids. You're like, hey, kiddos, I built that. And they're like, oh, Dad, like, stop it. Or Mom, like, stop it. I know you built that. Like, this is so boring. And you're like, that's me. Yeah, I built that right there. And even though the kids aren't interested yet, like, you're so proud. Like, if you want to drive around the city and like point to cool things that you helped build, construction is for you. The other thing, a lot of people like doing things with their hand. They like leading. They like being out there in something that's like high intensity, high engagement, right? So have you ever watched a war movie and you're like, yes, like they're fighting for a passionate cause. Like, they're in it. They're going, like, they're motivated. There's leadership opportunities. If you've ever watched those videos and been like, I love this movie, right? Then construction might be for you, because although we're not at war with human beings, we are at war against waste and variation, and a lot of what construction is like feels a lot like being at war with passion and motivation to win the battle. And so if you like that kind of energetic, like high activity lifestyle, then construction's for you. Okay, so why do you want to work here? So let me just tell you, I'll give you a story here real quick. So I grew up, I didn't go to college. I went for a year later on to get some basic skills, but I didn't go to university. I didn't graduate with, a bachelor's degree. I didn't. I came up, I set forms, and I finished concrete, and I helped a company with tilt panels, and it was a lot of fun. Oh, and I also operated equipment, which is super fun. I mean, that's just like in and of itself, like one of the reasons you should join and be a part of construction. But I worked my way through those ranks as a cement mason, and then to a rodman, then to a field engineer, then assistant superintendent, and all the way through these positions, to then getting to be a project director. And I was making more money. And I'm not saying this to brag, I'm just giving you a data point, right? Like I was making more money 3 times as much as some of the structural engineers and architects that were out there that used to say things like, "Oh, Jason, I'm not going to go into construction. I'm going to do something where it'll actually pay well and I don't have to work with my hands," right? And I'm like, "Wait a minute. This doesn't add up. I'm making 3 times as much as these people." Like, you can make a lot of good money, be in great leadership roles, get out of that office. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying if you don't like office work, get out of that office and have a really good mix, right? The other thing I told you about, a little secret, construction is an amazing springboard to not only any other industry, but to also owning your own business. I know I couldn't count on my fingers and toes these, like all of the people that have had a career in construction, college, no college, whatever, and that springboarded them into like really successful businesses. And not only are they living a fulfilling life, but they're making a ton of money. And so there's opportunities for anything that you want to do. Your only limit is your growth. I would say your growth mindset, meaning do you have a mindset to grow? Are you committed to learning? Are you going to put in the time? If you are, you're going to go so far you won't even believe it after 15 years. Heck, 10, 8 years. That's why you want to be a part of this. All right, so I've got a couple more really cool points to hopefully motivate you and get you over here on this side. But I do want to ask you, like, if you've ever thought about having a career in construction or starting, what's holding you back? Give me a call. Give us a call. My phone number is plastered all over the internet, right? Please don't show up to my house before you call, but like contact us. Reach out, submit that application, go give it a check. Check out construction management programs. If you've thought about it, if you think that would be right up your alley, I promise you that with how smart you are and how intelligent you are, there's a way to really get that done and reap all the benefits that I'm talking about. By the way, I'm underselling this. Like I'm not sugarcoating any of this. And yes, there are times in construction where it's harder. You might find an employer that's disrespectful, or you might not have that right position. But if you, weave in and throughout it and really improve and seek that goal of having a fulfilling career, just like any other career, you'll have hard moments, but the end is really worth the journey. And it's just been such a blessing to me. So please reach out right now. And the other thing is, leave me a comment. Ask me a question if you have any questions. Like, engage, like, and comment on this video, and I'll get back to you. All right, so the other thing I want to talk about is, what can you learn? All right, let me just say this. People in construction pull together millions of different components, millions of different pieces of information, hundreds of workers. If you love organization, if you love leadership, if you love communication, like, you want to be here. Like, where else could you go practice with these things outside of being a part of a military unit or joining the military, which is great. Like, if you want to do that, great. But if you haven't chosen to do that, come work with us. Or let me say this, if you've been in the military, we want you. Like, if you're done with your active duty, we want you in construction. We want your genius. If you love leadership, if you love working in a passionate direction, right? If you love like that activity and those opportunities, you'll want to be in construction, right? So when people talk about construction like it's some mundane thing, they don't understand, right? What do I like about war? This is my connection moment with you. What do I, Jason Schroeder, like about war stories? Well, you're protecting the innocent, right? You're out there fighting for a cause. You're working with a team, right? And it's on the line. Your leadership is on the line. Well, guess what? In construction, you have the exact same thing. You're protecting the innocent, the people in and around your project, and the people that you're building the project for, right? The end users. There's a passionate purpose behind it. We're actually building structures, hospitals for little children, laboratories for science experiments, hospitals to care for those people that need those facilities, right? So we're doing those things, right? And we're working with teams, people that you're sharing moments with that you'll remember for the rest of your life, right? And you actually get to be out there in an environment where it's on the line. Like, your abilities will be tested to the max, and you'll be able to master those and really feel like you can bring some passion to work, right? So people that don't understand why construction is so impactful probably have never likened it to the passion that you would experience when you're like in this cause, in this movement, right? In this military battle, working with your team to fight against the enemy, which in construction is waste and variation. We're not fighting against people. We're literally building America, or the world, right? That we're building the world, and we're fighting against anything that could prevent those buildings from being built. So here's my last challenge. Do you like to build? Do you like to do things with your hand? Do you like to lead? Do you like to communicate? Do you like to really be out in the open and see things being put together? Do you like to see the product of your hands? Do you want to drive around the city and bore the heck out of your kids, showing them the things that you've built? If the answer is yes, we need you, we want you, it's time. What are you waiting for? And so I'm going to leave you with a link to another video. This is going to link to another video, and I'd like you to watch it. This was a project that I was able to run as a superintendent, and I am so proud of that. And the memories that we made are so awesome. That job springboarded my career, and now I own my own business. I was able to be a director, able to start to make the money that I wanted to make, and really living the passion and the dream that I've had ever since I was a kid, which was to build things and to really do it in a remarkable way. So if you want any of that, if any of the things that I've told you sound interesting, we want you, we need you, let's go. And please check that link in the description. On we go.